Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Project Highrise. Today, I would really like to get the accelerated apartments contract out of the way. We need 5 more people to live in the building. We need another 110 office workers, though, so I don't know that we'll necessarily get this one out of the way. Well, we can certainly try and get more commuters as well. I do want to say right off the bat that today I am not going to be putting some names in the game. The reason being that, if you're watching this the day it goes out, you'll be aware. But as you may be aware, there have now been 2 episodes of Project Highrise today, so I didn't have time or any way at all to get some names from the previous episode. Also breaking that $100,000 barrier. Don't mind if I do. You guys need a cable TV connection. Let's get that for you. There you go. Alright, so we have $100,000. Let's go ahead and start getting some more offices in here. So there's one financial, there's a creative, there is a medical. What do we need for engineering? So they need to contain more technical offices to attract this tenant, and more technical offices to attract this tenant. So we need some more small technical offices, is that what it's saying? Because that seems to me like what it's saying. It seems like we need more small technical offices, which is doable, I suppose. I mean, we could come over here and do a few of them, which I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to break the lease of all of these guys. We do have the money to do it, so we'll kick those guys out. And I want to put some smaller offices in here, so let's see. If I do a small office there, and there, and there, and there, that leaves a gap in the middle, so that's fine. So what would that be? That's insurance. No, so it's none of those. So none of those are going to do the job. Let's go for some medium offices then. So if I do one there, I can do one there. And I can get creative and technical. So I guess that's okay. Let's go for creative and technical then. So that's an architectural. That's architectural. That's a drafting. Okay, let's get 2 of those and see what happens. So if I do that kind of thing, then we come up here. I still can't get those though. That's very interesting. I guess we'll get a few more floors of those guys. We'll get 2 more floors. I'll leave this one empty so that these guys don't have too much noise going on. But we'll get those built hopefully sooner as opposed to later. And then eventually, hopefully, we can get the headquarters up here as well. We need an executive club. We need more technical offices, more restaurants with gourmet menus, luxury stores. Yeah, it's going to take a little while to do that. Who just left? Somebody just moved out. And I don't know who. Oh, it was these guys. Okay, so... Oh, they didn't have Oh, my bad. Yeah, so I didn't actually give them the TV that they needed. I guess we'll go ahead and run some cables across into all of these offices so that they have the things that they're going to need. So we'll give them television, which... My bad. I totally forgot to do. It absolutely looks like we are going to need a lot more in the way of services. So let's go ahead and start constructing another floor just here. We'll do another couple of these. How big? I mean, that building's not the one we're going to be going to the height of for another service. Another set of services here. But we'll go up like that and start adding the floors in just like so. We'll go ahead and get the closets that we're going to need as well, just like so. As well as the plumbing closet too. I'll not bother adding in all of the cables just yet. But the good news is this floor is pretty much cleared out, so let's go ahead and get another office just there. And again, I'm just going to leave that floor sort of empty there, because I don't really think I want to put too much on it. Those guys are all moving in. We are advertising for those guys. We'll get another creative and technical. We'll get another creative and technical. And we'll see if that's enough to let me get some offices up here. Engineering offices. No, I still can't do it. Well, that's a shame. What about tech offices? No. Still needs to contain more technical offices to attract this tenant. That is definitely a shame. Now, you guys need a phone line. You are also going to need an electricity line. So that'll hopefully keep you nice and happy. I hope. Let me see. So those are being built. Still a no. Still a no. That is a shame. When is advertising for that? I didn't advertise. That's a shame. Okay, so I can't really get much else there. I mean, it definitely seems like the medium offices are the only way I can make this work, so we're going to have to hope for the best on that front. It is a bit weird having... Oh, hello. It is a bit weird having some offices over in this building, but they are sort of necessary, I suppose. Advertising is so close to being done here. So let's go for, I guess, one of those again and have a look. Is that enough? No, 6 of them is not enough. That... Yeah. That's all right. Let's go ahead and look at the services we're going to need. So, do we need more corporate services? Doesn't look like it, although we did need an executive club, which is actually quite small, surprisingly. I guess what we'll do, because we do have 4 of those headquarters suites, what I'll do is go to here, go to corporate, and get me some helicopter services, because of course. So we'll do that, and I'm also going to go and pay for the executive club, which can go at the very top of the building. So those things are going to go in there, which will make these guys a little bit happier because they have the executive club, but we do need more technical offices. We do need a greater variety of restaurants and gourmet menus and a greater variety of luxury stores as well. So what we may end up needing to do is expand some of these buildings up a little bit so we can get some sky bridges in here and then maybe put some gourmet restaurants and luxury stores up at the same height as the headquarters. Probably going to be this building, to be honest. But that is definitely something we need to do. Let me go ahead and just get another large office there. And go ahead and get more financial, get more creative, and get more medical offices there. We have 166 office workers, 147 apartment residents. That is so close. Let's, I didn't actually look at the domestic needs. So plumber and laundromat and then housekeeping. And what else do we need? What else do we need? Doesn't really look like much else. Okay, that might actually be all we need. Let's go ahead and expand this building just a little bit so that we can get more apartment residents in, so we can get the accelerated apartments thing done. I think this building can go up to floor 35, since that is a pretty good number. So there we go, we'll get all of those in. We're also going to get the trash bins in just like so, as well as the recycling bins. And all of those bins are actually getting pretty full. I think we're going to need more trash collection. I think that is definitely a thing that is going to be needed. So let's just go ahead and get all of that in. And while I'm taking a moment to get some trash collection in, I did mention we'll not be putting names in the game this time around. That doesn't mean you can't submit them. I don't know if I actually mentioned that in the previous episode, but you can totally submit names for me to put in the game. You can submit preferably your name. It doesn't have to have a surname if you don't like, but you can go ahead and do that. And I will totally pick out a whole bunch to put in the game in the next episode. So that is the idea there. Let's go ahead and advertise for all of these guys. And I still can't get these. No, that's a shame. I suppose that's going to be the way of things, though. So that is, that's going to have to be that, really. Let's just get all of those guys in. Yeah, I did advertise for those, so that's fine. Those are now getting built, which means that garbage collection should be much, much quicker, which is very, very important. We do need to get this space up here built as well as soon as we can. It is just amazing looking at this, though. I love looking at this and just seeing what we've managed to achieve here with all of these buildings. I really do enjoy it. This game is just fantastic. I really love it. Let me have a look at my influence. We can now get up to 12,000 tiles. Don't mind if I do. And then this is public art. Okay. So what do we have in terms of art currently? Do we have large art? No. We have, the outdoor fountains. Okay. Speaking of which, I'm pretty sure, yeah, I can add a famous art gallery to my building. Which I guess we'll do. We do, of course, need some electrical lines across to here, which is probably an excellent idea. They need some gas. And they're also going to need some water. Now, those guys need a phone line. So do they. So there you go, there's your phone line. And that looks to be everything they need. Good. So with that in, I can now get large art pieces, which we can only have one of each of these. And it needs to be on the ground floor. which is interesting. But we can get these giant sculptures, which can go on the ground floor. So... Let's... Oh, hold on a minute. We need some maintenance. 28 total tenants. There we go. So that's it. I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to clear out this floor. I'm going to get rid of all of the tenants on the ground floor down here. And this is something people have been saying for a while, that I should clear out the ground floors so they don't get used too much. But that's fine. We're going to clear out those ground floors. And I would also like to go ahead and put some glass just along the back there once it's cleared out. I'm going to use a slightly different glass to the one I've used everywhere else in the building. Oh, hello. There's some more money. Don't mind if I do. Did someone move out? It did play the noise for someone moving out, but I don't know if they did. No, they moved out. I don't know why. I actually have no idea. And it is dangerous expanding as quickly as I am, because it could really hurt my prestige if a whole bunch of people leave because they're not happy with my service. So we do need to be careful on that front. But let's go ahead and just do all of that. Then go to large art and get myself a sculpture. So I want this one. Why can't I put it there? Cannot be placed on glass. Really? It doesn't look like it's being placed on glass, but okay, we'll just do this, I suppose. Then go to get the sculpture, which I'll put there, and then the giant painting, which I'll put there. So that's very expensive, but it does boost my prestige quite a bit, which is lovely. We do still need more services, though, which is getting really annoying. Let's get the janitorial service. Let's have a look. I'm going to get another janitorial service, I think, because I can fit it in just there, which I think is fine. So we'll get that. We'll go ahead and get another laundromat. We'll get ourselves another housekeeping service. We'll get ourselves anything else that we're desperately in need of. It doesn't look like it. So give those guys electricity. We'll give them a... Get a couple of phone lines in there, even if we don't necessarily need all of them. Get the water pipes in as well. And get the gas line in as well. Hold on a second. There we go. You can click and drag to move the camera. I don't think I knew that. Yeah, look at that. Alright, well that's fair enough. Let's see what we can get in up this way. Still can't get those. That's fine. We'll get another creative office. We'll get another couple of financial offices. And we'll get ourselves 2 more medical offices. Now this is going to be a little bit of an issue. Potentially. If I can't get these guys, because we need more legal offices to get those guys. We need more financial offices to get those guys. And they just need... Oh, interesting. So they need gourmet restaurants and luxury stores for the broadcasting one. So that could go very well. I'm actually going to give that a bit of a test. Let's throw a couple of luxury... Let's throw a... Maybe not there. Let me get rid of that one for a second. Let's throw a gourmet restaurant onto this floor here. Because why not? And then can I get a luxury store beside it? That'd be great if I could. Or what did I just... Okay, so no, the gourmet restaurant is that size. So get rid of the luxury store. And put the gourmet restaurant there. Now that's risky because these guys might get annoyed at the smell. But I'm going to give it a chance. Let's do a Japanese restaurant. What's going to be most expensive? 940, 770, 940. I think we'll go with an Indian. Or will we go... We'll go 930. Go whatever it was. Royal Restaurant, I think it was. So get that in there. It does need an electrical connection. It probably wants a few things. It doesn't have water. It's probably going to want that. And it doesn't have gas, which it will absolutely need. So there we go. So hopefully that restaurant will get a lot of service, considering there are a lot of offices in the area. So there we go. That's that place open for business. Quite a few of my workers coming in. We have Connor McBa... Okay, that's not a name I've added, but sure. We have Amy. We have Norma. We have Julius Eric. We have Marvin. We have... who's back there? That's Amy. Anita. We have Rita. We have Terry. We have Gary. We have so many people coming to this place. Look at this. That's incredible. We've Ben. Oh yeah, so many people. All right. So this place is actually super, super busy. It's actually getting too many people, which is an issue. Pretty big issue at that. Now, who just moved out? Oh, another one of those guys moved out. Why? I don't understand it. So let me look at the broadcasting again. They need more luxury stores and then they're good. So I'm going to try adding some luxury stores to this floor here to see if I can get myself a broadcasting headquarters, because I think that would be pretty cool. So let's do a fine arts. No, let's do a fine wine merchant and a jeweler's. So those are going to be moving in. Can I get broadcasting? I can't. That's a shame. We need more luxury stores, apparently. That is definitely a shame. Now let's go over here, I suppose, and we'll add another couple of floors to this building, since this is the one where all of the shops are supposed to be going. Obviously get the elevator in there, get all of the utilities just over here, get the plumbing closet as well, and I can't imagine these stores are going to need much, but I guess I'll just connect them up anyway. Granted, none of them have actually needed water thus far, nor gas, nor cable TV. They might need phone lines, though. So I'll put some phone lines in, and they're obviously going to want electricity, so we'll get some electricity in too. So there we go. Hopefully we'll get that built pretty quickly. That would be absolutely wonderful. Just got to get my workers on it. My workers are currently doing this stuff over here anyway. Let's go ahead and get another office just there and get some advertising going. Oh, hello. There's a bunch more money. Oh, someone else just left. Who just left? Who just left? Because I can't see. I can't see anymore who's leaving. I really can't. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea who just got up and left. I am not seeing it anywhere. Was it just an office worker? Because if it was, then that office is going to be sitting empty for the rest of time, because I'm never going to find it. It doesn't look like it was. Was it an apartment? I really don't know. I really don't know. That's fine. That will have to do. So let's get some financial offices in there. Let's have a look. Do we have enough financial? I really want to have enough you need an executive club, at least one. Did my executive club leave? My executive club left. Why did they leave? What do they want? Health and fitness services. Is that why they left? I mean, sure, I guess. Janitorial services may be insufficient. Really? Fine, let's get that. You guys need a phone connection. So where is health and fitness? I assume it's in here? So... Oh, security. Let's get that. Now, health and fitness. There it is. Okay, so that can go above security. Then obviously both are going to need electrical connections. Both are probably going to need phone connections. Possibly TV. Though I have my doubts. Water just because. And gas just because. Alright, so that'll hopefully get some people a little bit more keen to work and live and all that stuff. We have so much media buzz. Let's go ahead and do increased satisfaction for office workers. Let's just do ad placements. Why not? We can do it. It's no problem. We're so close to getting the workers thing. What's your problem? You prefer renting on lower floors. You need computer and IT services. Alright, so we are having some issues with computer and IT. Computer and IT services, I can throw it in there. And hopefully that'll calm these guys down. Hopefully they won't move out too quickly. That would be really nice if they didn't. But I have a feeling that they're totally gonna. So computer and IT is being built. Are those guys happier? I really don't know. Viruses, Trojans, and broken screens. Their satisfaction is pretty abysmal. They prefer lower floors. Yeah, well, I mean, you are getting a bit annoyed as well. Maybe we should put some computer and IT services in that building. Although I think they did just get that. Okay, yeah, computer and IT, they are not getting a bit happier. Yeah, so there we go. They're not happy that they're not on a low floor. But computer and IT has just come along and fixed their PCs, so they're looking alright. What about the executive club then? They seem happy enough. Can we get broadcasting? No, we can't. Alright. Now this building's done. We'll have to come over and start putting in the apartments soon. But what I'd like to do is immediately come in here and start getting some of these luxury stores. So we'll go for one china shop. We'll go for a cosmetics boutique. We'll go for another jeweler's. And we'll go for a fine art store. And then, hopefully, I can get a broadcast. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Let's get the broadcasting studio in there. That'll hopefully keep those guys nice and happy. It is the first HQ in the building, and that makes me incredibly pleased. Do you work in the executive... Terry. Okay. Okay, Terry. You work in the executive club, do you? Fair enough, mate. What's up with you? You guys really just aren't... We need computer and IT repairs, I think, on this, in this building. Let me go ahead and delete this. And let me go for... Now, where is it? Let's do... Computer and IT services, just... I'm gonna say there. I think it's gonna be... I think it's necessary. I really do. Let's do a nice bit of wallpaper there. And what we'll do as well is go ahead and just line the inside of this bit of the building with some glass to make it all kind of fancy looking. Oh, look at this! It's a proper little broadcasting studio. I love that it's clearly a radio place. Also, that microphone is super similar to mine, which is really cool. I actually have one of those like kind of vintage looking microphones. It's so good. It's this one basically. It might not sound as good as like so. If you've been around for a while, you know I buy a lot of microphones. It might not sound as good as my previous one. Some people have said it doesn't. I personally just love the thing. I really do. I just love this microphone. Just the look of it and the way you can sort of set it. Like it doesn't have to be right in my face. I really love it. Oh my god, 62,000. Not bad. Not bad at all. We are so close to this as well. 3 more people living in this building. Let's see. Can I get one of these yet? Not one of those. Can I get one of those yet in, like, luxury form? No. More stores that do fashion accessories and luxury apartments. Alright. Well, that's fine. We can go ahead and get a couple more of these guys. We'll get quite a few of these guys. Just fill out all this space with them because, why not? There we go. And, do that. And do that. There we go. Alright, so we're going to want to get some glass just coming up here. We're going to want to get this into that space too. Then do we have utilities up? No, of course we don't. So currently, to get more luxury apartments, I need more luxury apartments. So I'm just going to very quickly have a look. So these guys are luxury 1-bedroom apartments. I think I need to get rid of some of these guys down here. So I'm gonna do that because it is a bit of an issue that these guys are just sort of basic studio apartments. I'll get rid of we'll get rid of another floor of them so I can get some other apartments in here that are actually luxury, and then we can hopefully get some luxury 2-bedroom apartments up here because we just need more luxury apartments to get those. But the good news is, even with kicking a bunch of people out, we should end up with this goal very, very soon. This one as well is totally achievable. Because if I really wanted to, I can just get another broadcasting studio. We can't actually get anything else, but I think I'm just going to get another broadcasting studio, then advertise for another one. Because I kind of like the idea of just having 4 different broadcasting studios up there. That seems pretty cool to me. So, yeah, I'm not really all that worried about getting a whole bunch of different offices in there. We're going to have 3 different company headquarters at the top of that building, so that's kind of cool. As for this space over here, I mean, these guys seem all right. They seem all right. This space here is almost cleared out, so let's go ahead and... So can these be luxury? They actually can. They can be luxury studio apartments. Which, you know, I think we'll give it a shot and see if luxury studio apartments actually count towards the luxury apartment goal and desire that some people have. So place all of those in there. Place those in there. And, yeah, we'll go ahead and see if we can get some luxury studio apartments. It might count towards the apartments at the top. So there we go. There is a whole bunch of luxury studio apartments. Let's come up here. And yeah, we can do 2-bedroom luxury apartments. So let's get all of those in. And that's going to be so good. That's going to get us the people that we need. 149 apartment residents. Give me that one more. Just give me that one more. That's all we need. Come on. Just one more. Please. I want to get this thing done. These apartments up here. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. These apartments up here done as well. Looking pretty fancy. Let's see what other contracts we have then. So, they want 3 large corporations. Let's sign the contract. We have 2 currently, which is fine. They are having electrical problems. That's all right. I can actually fix that pretty quickly. I assume the electrical problems are going to be elsewhere in the building? I don't actually know. What is the problem with the electricity? Not enough electrical transformers. Well, the good news is we can come down here and spend a heap of money to fix that exact problem. So let's just get a whole bunch more of these in because we are going to need them. Even though it's going to cost me so much money. There we go. So that's going to solve all electrical problems for quite some time. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a big chance and a big risk by adding another row of them. Because I have the money to do so. Even though they are super expensive. It looks kind of cool. And that's all that's really important. So let's get that in. There we go. Once again, the battery of the entire building. So these guys up here are once again happy, which is good. We're really close to getting another broadcasting studio, which will get the corporate bigwigs contract out of the way. We do need a bunch more office workers, but I think I'm going to pass up on the more commuters one for the time being. Just because this building is sort of my office building. I guess this one's probably going to be extended into an office building as well. But at the moment, I kind of want to get the corporate bigwigs one out of the way and then see what else comes next. Because we can't get the tech company, government, or bank headquarters, but we can get broadcasting, which I feel is appropriate anyway. I feel like having some broadcasting HQs in my building is somehow the right thing for me. We really need more services, don't we? We really do. What height is this building currently? I want to take this up to, I'm going to say floor 40. Because we can. So let's go to there. I don't think we'll bother adding a bunch of stuff into this building in this episode. Not these floors anyway. Just because we've done a fair bit here. We've got some of the contracts out of the way. Things are going pretty well for magnificent towers. You could say things are going absolutely magnificently. I wouldn't recommend saying it though. Broadcasting Studios number 3 moving in. Excellent. Let's go and advertise for another one just so we can get the 4 of them in there. It might be cheating a little bit, but it is still 4 different headquarters, so I'd say it's fine. There we go. Corporate bigwigs is done. Look at that. Absolutely wonderful news. What else we got then? So maximized resident, 250 residents. Construct 10 studio apartments. Have we done that? Yeah, we've done that. 16 one-bedroom apartments is also done. 20 two-bedroom units is also done. What is this? The head of housing... What the city would like to encourage Loft living. Have we done it? No, we haven't got loft apartments yet. So that's going to be our next challenge, I suppose. We got so much money for those contracts, though. That is kind of silly. Let's see. So this is a... Is that a loft? No, those are loft apartments, right. Those are going to be interesting because I need 10 of them. I don't necessarily know that I have the space for 10 of them. So that's going to certainly shake things up a bit. I have an idea, though. Let me just... Oh, I don't actually know what to do here. Let's get garbage disposal out of this side of the floor. Because why not? And let me go ahead and expand this. I know I said I wasn't going to put stuff in this tower in this episode, but I just want to plan stuff out and see what we actually need for these loft apartments. So let's just build across like this. This building is now hitting max height as well, which is just ridiculous, but there we go. So we have that. We'll get the elevators in like so. And really all I need is a couple of floors to be done. But what I want to do is go to trash and put a trash bin there. Just basically at this end of each floor. So the whole way up like that. And a bunch of recycling bins the whole way down like that. So if I really want to, I can actually go ahead and put a couple of those in because there is still a gap between them. So I think I'll do that. Just because I can put it on that side. Then these lofts can go on this side, which is great news. So I can sort of put them in the middle and give them a bit of space on the other side. Now for a loft apartment, we need more large restaurants and more cafes. Or for luxury lofts, large restaurants and gourmet restaurants. So that's going to be kind of easy. We'll get some luxury one-bedroom apartments opposite. So these aren't actually that difficult to get. These are actually quite easy, and they have some serious rent to them as well. So loft apartments are not that far away. We just don't have room for 10 of them here. So we're going to need to expand elsewhere. But look at that. That is just ridiculous. Like, we can't fit everything on one screen anymore. And that excites me. I like that we can't fit everything on one screen. It's nice not being completely terrible at a video game. It really is. The thing as well, this is why I'm so pleased and so grateful to the developers for letting me check this game out a little bit early, is that I've had some people in the comments going, "You're so bad at this game," and I'm gonna be honest with you, being able to turn around and say, well, you don't know that because there's no one that's technically phenomenally good at this game yet, because no one's had the time or the resources to work out all of the elite strats. There's just a little smug part of me that can do that, because I don't think I'm terrible at it. I'm not the best player there's going to be, but I'd say I'm doing all right considering the buildings here. It's also not really a game that's gonna pose that much of a challenge anyway. It's not a game that I think necessarily has elite strats, shall we say, because it is just a sort of management game, and like every management game, eventually you're gonna get to a point where it's like, hey, I'm managing things so well that I have kind of almost beat the game, which I'd say we have almost done. I've almost beat the game. I think my goal with this is going to be to do all of the contracts, which, I mean, we're doing all right. There's probably a few in there that I have already done. I just haven't claimed them. So we'll get to those eventually. But I'd say we're doing okay. We have a lot of gas going up there. Let's get the water in as well. Or no, sorry, let's get the gas in. We already have the water in, which I don't remember when I did that. I don't know if I guess I did do that. Fair. I mustn't have been paying attention when I did that. Fair enough. Well, these guys were a little bit angry. That's fine. We'll go ahead and get a couple more of those apartments in. We'll do luxury, luxury, and luxury. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna leave it there. This is all going so well. These guys need some computer and IT support, but that's fine. We are on the brink of getting another broadcasting studio. It would be really nice if computer and IT would go help those guys, but that's fine. Broadcasting studio, let's get another one. So that's, we have 4 broadcasting HQs up there. We have 705 residents in the building right now. I would say things are going pretty well for Magnificent Towers. You guys don't have a gas line, seriously? Oh yeah, they don't. Fair enough. They also probably don't have much. They have water. They don't have cable TV. Which, you know what? Whilst I'm just wrapping things up, I'm going to go ahead and just put all these various things in here. Alright, so as all of the work is being done, I am going to leave it there for today. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you kindly for watching. This has been Project Highrise and Magnificent Towers. We have a lot of, oh my god, 94 tenants needing renovations, 193 visitors with 714 population. I reckon we're probably going to lose some tenants because we haven't really done any maintenance. But that's okay. Sometimes you have to break a few eggs to make an omelet. And Magnificent Towers is a magnificent omelet. So, thank you kindly for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!